Hey there, fellow agents. This is Agent Smith, and we're playing King's Quest 6. I'm going to take a look at the magic book we got. I'm thinking that we're going to have some spells in here that we can do. I believe this is the right one. Probably not the right book. Might have to go look at
Alexander opens the bargain book and reads a
No, don't want that one. I don't need a nap. Wrong book. For the deer to sleep. We need the magic book. I think it's this one. We should have enough stuff to make some of these spells. Magic paint.
This is the
Cup of swamp ooze, we have that, but we don't have river Styx water or black horse feather. Make it rain. Few drops of salt water, not from the sea. That's the tears. A vial of sacred water. Falling water. The sacred water is what was, so that's, yeah, that's right. That's what I knew there was a list somewhere I'd seen. I was like, I know we need different waters. And these are the ones that are random and weird. I knew one was not from the sea. I got that one right. Yay. So, anyway. A skull full of hot oak embers. And a bit of sulfur and brimstone. A strand of pure-hearted maiden's hair. First mix the salt and sacred waters in a teapot. Then add falling water. Speak incantation over the teapot to enchant. Heat to boiling to activate. Ooh. I know exactly what that's for. We're going to be heading back to the Isle of Mists. First, let's speak this enchantment, though.
Alexander prepares to enchant the hunter's lamp with the Make Rain spell incantation.
Clouds of thunder, shafts of light, come and sup with me tonight. Waters 3 have I for tea, brew a tempest now for me.
Now, theoretically, what I think is going to happen is this lamp is going to be full of this spell. It needs to be boiled over heat before it activates, which would imply that whenever he finishes old animation, oh my goodness, there you go.
The lamp in Alexander's hand gives a little perk. He hopes the spell works despite his makeshift teapot.
Anyway, we should be able to use that spell automatically when we're being roasted by the Druids, so let's head on over that way. Uh-oh, shit. I didn't expect you to be here.
Great gods, did you see that? The man just appeared from nowhere.
You better run for your lives.
By the spirits. I see no boat.
He is an intruder, no matter how he got here. Grab him!
I really wish I saved before this.
Not again. Look, I'll leave. It's no problem.
I think not. Let's go.
How does he know not again? The death before and restoring? Oh crap, well it's a good thing I really made that spell ready.
Frozen at the spectacle
man.
Before him. Robed figures are gathered around a bonfire. Some mystical ceremony is taking place. But as to its purpose, Alexander has no clue.
We found a trespasser on the beach, Archdruid.
Uh-oh. Archdruid.
A little bit
Now
more.
what has Alexander wandered into?
More trouble.
This must be the foreigner we were warned about. How appropriate that he should come during our rain festival. Place him in the sacrificial cage.
Wait!
You ain't gonna
I
take me
must
this time.
rescue
I'm
the
prepared.
princess.
There's an ancient druid saying, a man who would save others must first save himself.
Alexander is pushed into the confining wicker cage.
Find a way, man. You about to boil that pot in my thing, and then you all about to bring the rain. About to make the rain happen. About to make it rain. The dance in my cage.
And the cage is swung out over the bonfire.
This club is hot. Theoretically.
Alexander starts to feel a little warm.
I hope this works the way I want to, otherwise I'm gonna have to go back and do some shit to get it saved right.
The
Spell
bottom
should.
of the cage is getting uncomfortably hot.
And fortunately,
This
that's what.
cage is really hot.
Yeah, there you
Fire
go.
in the cage.
It's a little different. Yes.
Alexander pulls out Beauty's old slave clothes,
Yes.
desperate to beat out the flames.
It's all working
The
perfectly.
flame is extinguished, but the clothes themselves burn to cinders. Alexander won't be able to keep the cage from igniting for long.
But it's giving enough time for that to boil up, right? Yes, that's
The
it.
heat and movement must have jarred something. Something that Alexander's carrying is starting to jiggle around.
This is working out exactly as I thought it would. That's very cool.
Gad, something's really percolating.
It's gotta be hurting, like it's a metal pot.
The water in Alexander's lamp is hot. It's just about
Boiling. Yep. Oh, there you go. Which is what the spell required.
Alexander feels a drop. It starts to rain.
That's right. That's right. The rain spell, dance, whatever they said they were doing, ritual, worked. Saved me without burning me.
Man is a powerful nature wizard. By the sacred oak, let him down.
Later, after a short but furious thunderstorm.
I must apologize for our rude welcoming committee. We've been feeling inhospitable ever since the winged ones stole our sacred miniature oak tree. Besides, Wizir Al-Hazred sent a message that we were to watch out for a highly dangerous foreign assassin. I assume you are the one he meant.
I'm sure I'm precisely who he meant.
Yeah, probably.
I
but
assure you,
you don't have to worry about
I mean
me.
to harm no one, unless that person threatens the princess. I'm sorry to have disrupted your ceremony, but I'm running out of time.
Technically,
What is
finished it.
that
for
you
him.
seek?
The Oracle on the Isle of the Sacred Mountain told me I should speak to you about the realm of the dead.
Yeah, we gotta get the river Styx
She
water.
told me of 2 souls in unrest there that I might be able to free.
Free souls in the realm of the dead? You're mad.
The souls
Did
might be
his
able to
hat
help
just
me on my
blink
mission
with him?
to save the princess.
I think it
It's
did.
imperative that I do everything I can. The risks are not important.
No. And yet getting yourself killed will hardly help the princess.
I gotta keep an eye on
I
it.
will tell you what I know.
Keep an eye on those eyes.
Legend has it that it is the right of any human to challenge the Lord of the Dead in order to save his own life or the life of another already past. But the knowledge of how to do this was lost
Blink, damn you.
centuries ago. I have only heard of one who tried it. A young knight who came to the land of the Green Isles from a distant land long ago. According to the story, he was determined
I knew we'd go to the
challenge
underworld.
the Lord of
They
the
wouldn't have shown
Dead
us an underworld every
for
time
the
we die.
soul of his dead lover. It is said
I
that
swear
he
it's
tamed
blinking.
the Lord
I know
of
that's
the
probably
Dead's
just a flash of the
horse,
imagery,
a black
but every time it
winged,
does, I swear it
demon-hearted
blinks.
beast named Nightmare.
Yep.
Nightmare
No, it did that.
sometimes
Yep, it did, okay.
flies to the human world to feed on certain noxious plants. Those unfortunate enough to see her
Why they
are
chose to make
glad
the head
to
piece
escape
blink, I don't
with
know.
their very souls intact. Somehow the knight captured Nightmare and rode off on her back, supposedly to the realm of the dead. But neither the knight nor his lover ever returned. If there was a means for challenge, it was lost with the night.
I see. Can you tell me anything about the Lord of the Dead?
He likes
That
gifts?
is a blacker matter still. To the Druids, he is Samhain, lord of coldness and despair. Samhain was once a man like you or I,
Or Sawin.
but he
This is
insulted
supposed to
the
be pronounced.
gods and was sentenced to rule the underworld. Immortal he is and mateless, robbed of sleep, robbed of movement, robbed of companionship. It is said that he hates all mortals even more for the mortality that he lost. That is all I know.
Interesting. I shall remember.
Now look how the oak embers of our bonfire still glow hot despite
I do
the
need burning
rain.
embers.
If you're bent on your course, you'll need courage that's just as impervious to the chill. May your luck last longer than your storm, brave one.
May it indeed. Thank you, Archdruid.
We're gonna need something to carry him with, though. Let's see what I got in my inventory. Something that keeps it warm. Oh, walk off screen already. Alright. I don't really have any containers. I kind of could probably use a skull. Let's...
Alexander has already had enough close contact with that fire.
I think it's the only container-like item I have. The lamp, maybe? Probably not.
Alexander doesn't want...
Burn them. Okay, we already got them burning. Let's try it. There we go. That's a good idea. Random.
Alexander scoops up some of the red-hot embers in the ancient human skull.
Now we got a hot skull. It's all nice and lit. I like the way that looks. Okay, so our inventory shows, or should I say our book, should have other spells. The one that needed the embers was not that one, but we need a black horse feather for that one. Charming a creature of the night. A skull full of hot oak embers, that's right, okay, that makes sense. And a bit of sulfur, brimstone. An egg. That egg we have. And a strand of pure-hearted maiden's hair, which we have all of that. Cool. Add the hair and brimstone to the skull of embers in presence of a creature, and then speak incantation over the skull. Alright. We'll do that there then. I'm gonna head to, they said it was over, the thing they were looking for is at the Isle of, the Sacred Mountain, so I'll see you guys there. Oh, thank goodness it shortened it. I only had to go up one screen for it to go this way.
Alexander arrives at the top of the cliffs, somewhat winded after his long but uneventful climb.
Alright, in the presence of this thing, we take the skull, and we put in the egg.
The spoiled egg has a
Yeah.
Alexander is careful in handling the spoiled egg. That shell looks ready to burst.
Okay, we'll throw it into the skull anyway.
Alexander cracks the spoiled egg and dumps it into the skull containing the embers.
Mm-hmm.
The spoiled egg hisses as it makes contact with the hot embers. Zounds, the steam. Phew, the smell of sulfur.
Delicious sulfur eggs. I mean, don't eat sulfur eggs. And the hair of a maiden.
Alexander puts the strand of hair into the skull containing the embers and the spoiled egg.
Now, it said to speak the enchantment. I believe. Oh, that's not what I want. Next page, last page. Add a hair, brimstone, skull, and ember. Hair and brimstone to the skull and embers in presence of a creature. Speak the incantation over the skull. This should tame him and hopefully give us a ride. Plus we get a black horse feather.
Over the skull.
Creature of night, to me succumb. Fire and brimstone leave thee numb. Purity bind thee like a chain, to do whate'er I now ordain.
That'll get you. There's all a finger going like that.
Nightmare flares her nostrils at the scent of the fire and brimstone.
That's it. Come on. I need passage to your homeland, fiery one.
He'll be your friend.
Unable to resist the power of the enchanted smell, Nightmare approaches Alexander. Her eyes appear glassy and sightless. In her hypnotized state, she is unaware of the humans so close to her flank, or of anything at all except that marvelous smell.
Good. Gives me a chance to mount her
now
in a riding way. Ride! So is this an island? The Isle of the Dead?
Nightmare deposits Alexander on a strange, cold world.
Can I get a feather before you go?
And some of the inhabitants don't look too friendly.
Some of the inhabitants just look like ghosts. It's all good. Oh, what the fuck is that?
The ghoulish, animated bodies of the undead roam the haunted landscape.
Oh crap, okay. They're all over the place. I'm gonna save my game while they're not near me. That's annoying. That's gonna be rough. And, pause this so they can't go around me while I'm doing this. Freaking zombies. Don't let the zombies touch you. Anyway, we're gonna continue this by checking out the Island of the Dead, or the Realm of the Dead, should I say, and, get the water for the river Styx, and hopefully get a black feather from that horse, unless we already have one in our inventory. But either way, I'll do that in the next one, and I'll see you guys in the next one. So, have a great day. Hey fellow agents, don't forget to like and subscribe by clicking the button in the center of the screen. You can also find the last video by clicking the button to the left, and you can take a look at some of the other stuff I've done by clicking the button to the right. Hope you enjoyed the video, and have a good day.